What up, YouTube? It's your boy Ghost. I'm coming to you from Ontario. Still getting unloaded. Damn near taking forever in a day. But I'm dropping this video to speak on the difference between an owner-operator. What is a owner-operator? And the different types of owner-operators. Because it seems like, for some weird reason, the trucking community just can't agree to disagree about the topic. So I'm gonna give my opinion on what an owner-operator is, if it means anything. Because, before I got into trucking, I actually knew, what owner-operators were in the business side of owner-ops. Like, for instance, my mentor, his brother owns a McDonald's franchise, and he calls himself an owner-operator. Now, I used to go to mixers, which this is like the what do you call that? City hall mixers, where all the business people in the city get together, come together, and share ideas. Now, at these mixers, you'll have people there, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm an owner-operator for, we'll say, a McDonald's. They own and operate the McDonald's. They don't own McDonald's itself, but they bought into the franchise, which means they own and operate a business, and that business just happened to be a franchise of McDonald's. So they're owner-operators. The same thing goes for trucking. When it comes to trucking, you have two types of owner-ops. You have the completely independent owner-operators, which have their own authority. They have to use factoring companies. They have their own insurance, their own truck and trailer insurance, if they have a trailer. And you also have the owner-operators that lease on to companies, which means they run under a company's authority. They use that company's authority to basically move their service and goods for that carrier, which entails just like the owner-operators that own a McDonald's franchise. They're using McDonald's franchise, but they own and operate their own business, if that makes sense. They follow a guideline for the French fries and everything else, but they still own and operate the business, which makes them an owner-operator. The same with guys who go out and they take a truck and they lease onto a company. Guess what? They own and operate their own LLC or INC. Some may even be a sole proprietor, but they own and operate that. The company does not take care of their truck. They take care of their truck. They take care of everything that goes on with that truck. They take care of their own taxes and everything else that comes with that. Basically, they are owner-operators. They're just using someone else's authority. And then you have the owner-operators that are independent, and they have basically everything on their own. I don't know what's up with everybody talking about, oh, you're not a real owner-operator if you don't have your own authority and blah blah blah. But when you look up the definition of an owner-operator, it basically tells you anyone that owns and operates a business. Now, for some weird reason, people in the trucking industry like to get lost in titles, and they like to call themselves, oh, I'm an owner-operator because I have my own authority and everything else, when in reality, no. I mean, yeah, you are an owner-operator, but guess what? That man that's leased on to Snyder or Swift or any of these companies that he's getting paid a 1099, he is an owner-operator also. In the business world, if these same guys went to one of these mixers, they'll laugh at them, because they'll be like, obviously you don't know nothing about business, so you shouldn't be here. So you can take your, if you want to be the only owner-operator in here self, and you can chunk the deuces. So it's like, when I hear that and I see people say it, I mean, it's just funny. I laugh about it because, in the business world, it's pretty sad that people try to belittle someone because they lease onto a company. But in reality, it's like, there's different levels to being an owner operator. Some people want that extra responsibility of having their own authority and having to do all the extra paperwork, having everything fall back on them. Some people don't. I mean, it's like an insurance type of thing. Some people want that extra headache, some people don't. So it is what it is. But anybody that gets paid a 1099, has an LLC or corporation, guess what? You own and operate your own business now. You're in charge of that. When the IRS decides to come and take their money, they don't take it from the company that you are leased on to. They take it from you. The company that you're leased on to, guess what? They're taking it from them too. But if you own and operate your own business, I mean, check with the Secretary of State. They'll tell you, yeah, this is your business. You own and operate it. So you're in charge of everything that goes along with that business. If you get sued, guess who's fronting the money up if you lose? You are, not the company you're leased on to. So, I mean, people got to stop getting lost in titles and, you know, trying to throw their nuts around about who's what and what's what and who has the bigger balls, because when it really comes down to it, that's what an owner-operator is. Anybody that owns and operates. You have two types in the trucking industry. You have the independents and you have the guys that lease on to companies. Now, whatever type of equipment you get, however you get it, hey, that's on you. That does not make or break the fact that you're an owner-operator. If you decide to lease your equipment or you decide to finance it, you're still an owner-operator, because it's still your EIN that's going down on that truck. Yeah, if you don't have the title or whatever in your name, guess what? It does not matter. It's equipment. That's what you get funded for. It's like, come on now. We got to stop getting mixed in titles. We got to start educating ourselves on a business level when it comes to being in the trucking industry, because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people aren't business minded in this industry. We have too many truck drivers instead of business owners that own and drive trucks. And, you know, we got to flip that. So, I mean, that's my opinion on what a owner-operator is. So, I mean, what can I say? I'm an owner-operator. I was an owner-operator before I even got into trucking. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, yeah, love, peace, prosperity. I hope this video shines some light on this whole what is a owner-operator. So, yeah, check out my next video. Hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna be doing a business, how can I put this, series to, you know, inform people on business and the truth about it. So yeah, love, peace, prosperity. Check out my next videos coming up. Deuces.